super happy. What can I tell you? We're just happy.
JLo and Ben Affleck might be heading to court sometime soon, and it's not because of any logical reason. This legendary Hollywood couple may be about to break up sooner than everyone expected, according to rumors. These claims surfaced shortly after JLo's documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, was released, in which she gushed non-stop about Ben being her soulmate. Talk about the biggest controversy of the century. If you're one of those who kept tabs on JLo's romantic history, you probably noticed that this is a regular thing for JLo. At the start of every new relationship, she's certain she's discovered the one. And let's not forget when she first got involved with Ojani Noa, her first husband. Ojani, who is known for never keeping his thoughts bottled up, has kept quiet for way too long and is now ready to spill some tea. He went so far as to say that JLo loves herself more than anybody else and even warned that her renewed romance with Ben Affleck will be short-lived. And look how right he was. Jennifer Lopez is causing quite an uproar after a video of her and her first ex-husband, Ojani Noa, from years ago appeared online. We've always known JLo to be a super sweet persona and an epitome of virtue, but it turns out there's a different side to JLo that we never knew. Ojani's admission that he was actually terrified of JLo throughout the time that they were engaged only serves to add more mystery to the situation. The tabloids have long been buzzing with rumors about Jennifer Lopez, and after all these years of waiting, they're finally bringing the receipts on JLo's shady relationships, and surprise, surprise, it looks like it might be the actual reason behind her breakup with Ben Affleck. Y'all had better grab onto something, cause what I'm about to reveal is bound to leave you spinning round in circles and not for a good reason. Now let's go back to 1997, when Jennifer's breakthrough performance in Selena was still fresh in everyone's mind. Ojani Noa, a Cuban actor and producer, somehow managed to grab her attention and hence the relationship started. They were married that same year. Sadly, their marriage only lasted 11 months. Ojani, a Cuban immigrant who came to the United States aboard a 60-foot inflatable dinghy when he was just 15 years of age, somehow managed to marry one of the hottest stars in Hollywood. His story is exactly the type of rags to riches story that Hollywood loves. However, Ojani was faced with a totally different reality following his 1998 divorce with JLo. But Ojani had no intention of playing wallflower and fading into the background, absolutely not. His time with JLo was going to be the subject of a forthcoming tell-all book. Ojani witnessed JLo's transformation as she entered Hollywood. She transformed from Jen, your average next-door neighbor, to JLo, a multi-millionaire celebrity. There were a lot of people in her life and they were all trying to take advantage of her. I tried to get in touch with her, and assistant would always notify me that she was unavailable. Jennifer, unsurprisingly, was not having any of it. To prevent Ojani from exposing her infidelity and ruining his publishing ambitions, she wasted no time suing him. The narrative gets more complicated now. Ojani asserted that Jennifer's budding romance with Sean P. Diddy Combs during their marriage was the main reason their union ended. According to Ojani's confessional interview with the Daily Mail, Jen dismissed his questions regarding her relationship with Diddy as just business and an assignment from above. Who though would believe that justification? After JLo and Diddy went public with their romance, Ojani was left in the dust, thus it was evident that his jealousy was well-founded. Always wanted to brag about his famous exes, Diddy subsequently commented on his relationship with Jennifer in a 2006 interview with People, referring to her as one of the great ones. Is it truly meaningful though, coming from Diddy? Considering his infamous antics, being called great by him might be seen more as a warning than an affirmation. Jennifer wasted no time getting over the Diddy drama. Chris Judd, a backup dancer she met in 2001 while filming the music video for her single, Love Don't Cost a Thing, became her soulmate. Their chemistry was so strong that they tied the knot before the year came to a close. Less than a year after the romance began, JLo filed for a divorce, signaling the end of an ephemeral romance. In a subsequent interview with US Weekly, Chris implied that Jennifer wasn't fully devoted to ensuring the success of their marriage, saying that JLo appeared to be lacking in the necessary effort and dedication. Even as he tried, Jennifer appeared to be more concerned with writing her next chapter. And so it began, her rapid fall into Mark Anthony's embrace. Their late 90s romance turned serious following her breakup with Chris. After having twin daughters, Max and M, Mark became the third husband in a short amount of time. The marriage was already in trouble before they even experienced the joy of fatherhood. Love has never been easy for JLo. Her brief marriage to Ojani, her friendship with Diddy, and her turbulent marriage to Mark are just a few examples. And if the whispers about her and Ben Affleck are to be believed, it appears like the past may be repeating itself. When JLo and Mark Anthony tied the wedding in June 2004, the timing couldn't have been more brow-raising. Even though he and his two sons from a previous marriage, Mark had recently finalized his divorce from Dayanara Torres. Naturally, the gossip mill started churning out accusations that JLo might have played the homewrecker role in this particular case. But let's be honest, if anyone's got a track record of messy love affairs, it's Mark, since he has 7 kids with 3 different women. In July 2011, JLo and Mark announced their split to E! News, marking the end of their relationship. Now, you would think that JLo would put her dating life on pause after going through 3 different divorces while also taking care of 2 young children, wouldn't you? Well, reconsider. It seems like our girl JLo can't maintain her single status for very long. Her relationship with backup dancer Casper Smart, who is 18 years her junior, was the subject of much media attention in November 2011, barely 3 months after her breakup with Mark became public knowledge. I was 23 or 24, she was 18 years older, so she was about 42 years with 2 kids, Casper revealed thereafter in an interview with Hola magazine. But there was this one instant when it all made sense. All day, every day for a whole year we were one. They met on set of the Dance Again music video, and their brief but public affair lasted for over 2.5 years. Alex Rodriguez, a former star for the New York Yankees, meets past with JLo, though, and the tale develops. Not long after A-Rod bragged about meeting Jennifer being the luckiest day of his life, JLo ended her relationship with Casper and went public with her new lover, Alex, in 2017. After 2 years of what appeared like a fairy tale romance, A-Rod proposed during a romantic bohemian holiday, complete with a ring worth $1 million. The couple blamed the COVID-19 pandemic for the many postponements of the wedding, which occurred despite the glitz and the large engagement. But the epidemic wasn't the only thing preventing them from living happily ever after. When April 2021 rolled along, J-Rob was already in the dumps, and guess who JLo was seen with the same month? Yeah, you got it right. It's the one and only Ben Affleck. Upon hearing reports about Bennifer 2.0, JLo wasted no time removing A-Rod from her Instagram account, treating him like a distant past. At this point, JLo's public relations machine went into overdrive, implying quietly that A-Rod might have cheated and was unable to let go of her. Now, according to a source who spoke to the media, JLo told Alex that Ben was her everything now, but A-Rod failed to understand. It's not ironic how after JLo and A-Rod announced their engagement in 2019, she went public with her claims that he was her soulmate and companion for the rest of eternity. Now hold up for a second, doesn't that sound familiar? It was pretty obvious to the general public that Ben Affleck and JLo were moving pretty fast. In a flash, Jennifer was head over heels for Alex and she began making preparations for their future together. However, girl, let's be honest, JLo has a less than stellar history of claiming people as her soulmate or forever. But nowadays, it's looking like JLo's relationship with Ben Affleck is going up in flames. One can't help but wonder, could Ojani's allegation be true? Why do you think Jennifer's ex-boyfriends are stepping out to speak against her? Do you think Bennifer 2.0 will make it through the end of the year? All will be revealed in the nick of time. In the meantime, make sure to hit the bell icon to get instant updates on our new videos. Also, click the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video.